All right, guys, you guys know I'm on a journey to breaking 80. I'm on a journey to get better at golf. I'm taking it very seriously this year. We attempted to do this last year and it didn't go too well.
It's never serious in these lessons, to be honest.
I think the tequila took over last year. So I said, oh, did you know I announced that I'm done drinking until I break 80?
God, that's a brave statement.
I mean,
There's no chance you're gonna last unless you do it really early.
Listen, I've scheduled I don't know how many range sessions because I think I'm gonna start jonesing.
What motivation though? That's all you needed. It's like I just need to get drinking again.
I'm dedicated. Screw the 80 part. I just need to get back to the alcohol. I swear I don't have a problem, ladies and gentlemen. I really just enjoy my John Dailies very much so. So I'm back with a lesson. I'm gonna be with Andy. We're probably gonna work on irons, I'm assuming, because
I feel like it's always irons, but it's been probably 3 months since I've seen you.
Yeah.
I thought about it this morning, the old tendencies are probably wanting to come back,
Yeah.
so it's about managing what you normally would do and then just seeing how we can move it forward. But as we know, we can't really rush. We want to make sure that we're doing the right things at the right points, really. So
Okay.
it'd be good to see where you're at, because it's been 3 months, so a lot can change in 3 months.
I'm gonna pray for you and your patience today.
Well, I've got plenty, so it's fine.
All right, let's get into this lesson.
So what have you got there? You've got what club?
52.
52, okay.
That was the most unattractive wedge shot. I was fat.
I always think the commentary is always great with Karol. It should just be the commentary. Forget the lesson. It's just the.
I'm surprised you're not speaking Spanish at this point.
I just know the bad words now in Spanish. That's it.
We're getting warmed up.
And we're not even gonna just do anything until we just get your body moving. And
I have been thinking about my rotation
Okay.
quite a bit.
what rotation on the way back or?
On the way back.
Okay.
I don't know what, Andy. It's your fault. I haven't seen you in 3 months.
This is great though. Look at the before and after transformation is going to be incredible today. It's clarity of focus. Where's your attention? Most people, if they haven't had a lesson for a while, their attention's all over the place. And it's the same with anybody watching this. We all have not the same faults, but the faults that we have tend to not want to go away.
Yeah.
So we've got to really look at how we can just manage those best possible. We know that where we had you last year, when you were starting with the wedges, they were coming down a lot more penetrating.
Yeah.
But that was because that was an indication of where the face is in terms of the loft. If we're hitting it high, there's a good chance your face is left open. Yeah, and you think about where your bad shots are, they've all gone generally right.
Yeah.
We know that when your bad shot's right, we have to make the ugly compensations that we don't want to make. That was nice.
See that divot?
Was that the divot after the ball or before?
Listen, let's not talk about that.
Let's go 9-9. I'm just going to set the target up here. We're going to go at the blue flag as well, just towards that blue flag.
Oh my God.
This is what people need to see. People need to see the reality of what a practice session looks like, because it doesn't always go our way.
No.
You're in the right place, that's all I'd say. Okay, great. So just on that one there, straight away.
That was a punch shot.
That was a punch shot. What did you do? What did you think about where you're at?
I looked at my club face.
Okay.
Thought about rotation.
Yeah.
And I thought about my wrist. And I thought about closing my hands.
Okay.
That was a lot of things to think
There's a lot of
about.
things. The hardest part for any golfer is when they go away from a lesson. And you've been away from a lesson for 3 months. So a lot of things can get into your mind in that point. Let's get some recordings and then let's get clear on what the focus is. Okay, that was better. Yeah, that was a lot better. You were a little bit more conscious of, and also you did the drill that we normally like you to do.
Yeah, the rotation.
Which, yeah, I mean, straight away there, your body moved. See, the swing that you've just done there, because you primed your body in a good way, your body moved in a better way straight away. Because you did this.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Why?
Let's look at the two different swings. Let's look at the top one. This is the last shot that you've just hit. Okay, so the club face is nice, yeah? Club face is really good. It's maybe a little above the plane on the way back. It gets a little outside. And then we go from here, we go sort of up. But watch this now on the way down. Look where the club goes on the way down.
Over the top.
So your bad shot is when you're here.
Oh, that's
Yeah?
really over the top.
Let's look at this one. Look at the difference on this one. Club's more on plane. Much better turn. As a result, look what happens on the way down. Look where the club comes from.
Behind me.
Club now is on plane pretty much. Pretty close, look at that. So the difference is huge on that. And therefore, that's why you hit it more out the centre. Your body's familiar with it. So you did a couple of drills and you hit a shot. Your body was familiar with it. It wasn't brand new, but it means that the old tendencies are just still there.
Yeah. It's like my bad shots, I know my club's coming here.
Yes.
And I need my club to come here.
Yes. How are you going to get the club from there?
Proper rotation.
Yeah. There's only two things that we really need to focus on. There's one thing that I want to get to, but we can't get to that yet. I know we talk about this a lot, whereas like we want to, you know, about the weight shift and things like that. We can't get to that yet. Let's go through. There's two thoughts, two feelings. We know that the face wants to be open, and you're familiar with getting it closed. We know we tend to sort of cheat on the turn a little bit and not quite complete it. Yeah. So let's just hit some shots where we just rehearse those two things. Well, let's get clear on making sure we pivot in the right way and just make sure that the face is close to the path. Let's have a couple of swings first. So swing to the top. Breathe out. Okay, good. So you can really feel how we sort of loaded now into this hip, yeah? Yeah. And it's a bigger stretch than you're normally used to. And again for us. Okay, good. So now as we just start, now we've already got more space for these arms to work from more this way. We haven't got to try and think too much about getting it in there. Yeah. I'm just going to put this next to your head because we tend to drift sometimes. So I just want you to rotate. Good. So now what I want you to do, I want you to do exactly the same. If you take your grip for us. I was thinking about it. Do you know what? It's funny because anytime Karol comes for a lesson, I think about it in the morning before I get here. I'm like, where's she going to be at? And what are the things that we got? I do. I'm like, give me the strength to get through this lesson today. Give me the patience. But no, I think about it because I'm like, what's going to turn up? Where's it going to be? And I'm like, I know where like your future Karol swing is. I'm like, I can see it, but there's certain steps that we need to take in order to get there. One of the key steps, closing the face with the ball and turning the body. It is just crucial. So let's just do, and just straight away you're there now. You're there straight away. You know that this is a key part. But this is what's going to give you the direction. The strike is going to come from the combination of the two, of the turn and this on the way back. So give me a combination of the two now. So good rotation, good, and then through. Perfect, all the way. That's it. Keep going. Good. The good news is we've done it so much that you just putting your attention back on it, you'll get there faster now. Whereas before it took us a while, we were like, no, close it more, close it more. You'll do this like...
I would be really good at invisible golf.
Yeah.
I have the best swing.
Without the ball in the way. The thing is, your golf swing's really good. And when you hit those horrible shanks, it doesn't really show how good it is. But the problem is, it's just because we get too much over here, it just makes it seem so much worse than it is. Yeah. And we know when you've hit it. I remember the one session we had on the practice set here, you were just like crushing the 8-irons. It was like, so this first move, I'm just going to do a move with you on the way back. So this first move is really driven by that body. So you really feel you're creating that space. And on the way down now, we're going to close the face on the way down. Good. Love that, by the way. That through swing there is so good. A lot of people in golf are trying to do this. They're trying to get here and hold and hold and hold and hold. Nobody does this in the swing. We're coming here and we want to release the club and get that club closing on the way through. I don't see anybody doing this in the golf swing. So rehearsing that is disastrous. First couple of swings, all I want you to just do is get good rotation and good closing that face on the way through. Good. So top right hand number on here, face to path. Your club face to path was 1.3 left. Okay. So it means your face was closed, which is a great place for you to be. As soon as your face gets open, we'll start doing some funky things. Very nice. Priority now. I can breathe again. Well, that's all it is, isn't it? You know, the thing is, when we start hitting it terrible, we just then compound the terribleness. Whereas now it's like, no, what's the focus? Where do we put the attention? And quite quickly we can get it back. Beautiful. And we know the ball's gone left of target, which means the club face, top right-hand corner. Nice. Slightly left. Perfect.
What number should I see?
If you want to draw, that needs to be slightly left. For us at the moment, I would say we want to be somewhere close to that. 1 degree left is good. There you go. Perfect. Beautiful. So that rehearsal there, that is the swing. That's the future Karol. There you go. So arms are parallel.
Getting this feeling?
Yeah, that's it. Nice. Nice. You know, the great thing about this is, before when you'd come at the start and hit it bad, it would sometimes take you a while to get it. But you've gone from hitting it bad to hitting it good within a shot.
Yeah.
which is, it tells me that, okay, you've drifted off, but now you can get back to where we normally see you, like, quickly.
Yeah, because the fundamentals are there. I just forget. If I'm not practicing, like, consistently, I can just dissolve.
Of course. And we're all the same. Everyone watching this will be the same. You know, we have these same tendencies and we just forget about them. So swing to the top. Hold it. There you go. So for me there now, you've got there without even me having to do anything. There you are. And like even this, I would normally go more, and you're getting more than enough now. Beautiful. Everyone in golf, it's the same things. It's like, it's not anything new. It's not like, oh, what we're going to do today is work at this or this. It's like, where's the future Karol's golf swing? I know where that needs to be, but these two things need to be in place before we get to this next thing.
Yeah, there's many things that I'm sure you can fix.
Well, the thing is, if you look at this as well, by the way, now we're getting some of these strikes where we started the session on the heel. Tempo's nice. You're loading up. You've got time in the swing to now complete the turn and then make the transition. Everything just becomes so much like the fact that you've done it so fast today is just a credit to the work that you did last year. You remember it. It's there. You've just forgotten about it a little bit.
It's crazy how long, I mean, you've gotten to know me. You've gotten to know my swing. You've gotten to know my game a bit. You've actually played with me. You can give your advice. How important it is for a student to stick with like one coach instead of having a ton of coaches, because it's important for you to know your student, right? And getting to know them, and like, you know my bad habits, you know my misses, you know where if one thing goes wrong, you already know where it's coming from. But do you think it's important to stick with one coach, or do you think it's okay to have like a ton of coaches?
I think you need to stick with one. I mean, the thing is, everyone, like you playing with enough people, everyone will have an opinion on your swing.
Right. Someone
will say, well, you need to shift weight, or you need to tuck the elbow, you need to flatten your wrist.
Yeah.
Everyone will have an opinion, and if you listen to everyone, then you're screwed.
So you're saying I should fire a user 6549 on Instagram saying that?
Yeah, just get rid of him. Don't employ him. But the thing is, it's so easy as a golfer to go, oh, I think you just came over the top there. Try and get the elbow in here, and then. But it's understanding what is the most simple thing that has the biggest difference. And when somebody understands the golf swing and knows the person, it's so much easier. It takes time. Like, we're going to be working at this all year.
I thought you were about to say for the rest of your life.
Well, you're going to manage it, yeah, but we're going to be working this all year to make sure it doesn't go. And then hopefully we'll see some other good things happen as a result of this. Because I want you playing, I don't want you to come to a session with me and start like that.
That again? Yeah,
that's all I want to be able to do. You come to a session, we start from a good place, then we're moving the needle forward. Okay. But we jump into a better place straight away, which is nice anyway. There you go. Best one so far, yeah? Best one so far. Brilliant. Club face will be good on that one. Great though, like straight away now we've moved it from heel to the bad shot being off the toe, which is playable. We've got to talk about this because you've hit a bad shot and then you went, what have I done wrong? You haven't done anything wrong, it's just a bad shot. Because you then start going to another thing to try and fix that. I'll stay behind it, let me try and shift my weight. Yeah. But then the problem is, you're already now moving away from the two key things, which are important, which is rotation and that. So instead of going, what did wrong on that one, just go, I've hit a bad shot. I'm going with the same thought, turn, close, that's it.
So don't start slapping you.
Don't start slapping me, please. Most golfers will do that, they'll hit a bad shot and go, what did I do wrong? And then they go away from their swing thought. Yeah. All I want to show you is now, because we've got a good rotation now, watch what happens with the club on the way down again. Look where that club head comes from. So much closer, look. Middle of the face, through. We know you're finished. Again, we know when we talked about this so much that your finish now is here. It used to be, as we know, it was down here.
It was like tucked on the side.
Yeah, it was. But look at that. Like the fact that you're finishing up there shows the difference in where you are with this sort of release as opposed to hold off. If you start thinking about getting the club more outside, you'll start using your arms and not using your body. Yeah. So it's a combination of going, well, how do we make sure now that we use the body, the arms and the body together, to make sure that we're still more sort of in line here. Because I know if we said nothing now and you said, let's get the club more outside, you'd do this. you'd sort of move the arms and we'd lose the turn and get it into this leg. So we've got to manage that, but I don't want to overthink it. I think we do know that you play better golf when we're in a strong place here.
Yeah.
So if you keep hold of it here, I want you to feel that the arms and the body are working together. There you go. So see how you've just moved it with the body?
Yeah.
But now we've got a strong face, yeah, and we're on plane, the club is there.
Okay.
You haven't just put it there with your arms, does that make sense?
Yeah.
So now just turn to the top, and then you just now you just continue on. Perfect. So you can just rehearse this point where you're just moving the whole unit together. There you go. So as long as you do that, I'm happy because you're doing it from the motion, not just the arms. There you go.
Oh, that feels
Beautiful.
so good.
Beautiful. What was great about that one as well, you made just a real good turn and stayed centered.
Yeah.
Again, look how low the numbers are.
Ooh.
To summarize then, first of all, really good, like compared to how we started.
Oh my gosh.
To
Like night and day.
we switched it like immediately, which is great.
Yeah.
3 things. What are they? You're going to summarize the lesson?
3 things.
Yeah.
Rotation.
Yeah.
Close the club face.
Yeah.
Sobriety.
There's
I'm just kidding. What's
yeah,
that?
exactly. Yeah. There's only one other thing in the setup. One small adjustment in the setup.
The ball.
Okay, 4 things then.
Close my shoulders.
Yeah. That's it.
And then be mindful also of my ball placement because I tend to put it too far front in my stance.
And all that will influence is your attack angle.
Okay.
If you go too far forward in the stance, you'll hit a few ground shots or hit it clean. Just make sure it's maybe just ahead of center.
Okay.
If it gets too far forward, that's going to limit you. So yeah, shoulders, good turn, close the face. The way you hit the ball straight away from how you did at the start was massive. I want you there next time I see you, like to start from that place.
Okay.
No one else, don't let anyone else filter anything in there. Stick to those 2 things.
Did you hear that in the
Do
comment
not
section?
give her any advice on a swing.
Well, thank you, Andy. I'm
Good.
glad that I was able to see you after a long time. I needed that, like, badly.
Fast change,
Okay.
which is good, but that's just because the work that we did last year was familiar. You could, I remember this.
Yeah. All right, that's the end of the video. It's the end of the lesson. I'm so thankful I have Andy in my life because honestly, not a lot of people would have the patience to literally diagnose me the way he does and easily fix me. I still have a lot of work to do, obviously. A lot of range sessions.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah,
remember. That's all it is.
Yeah. But it was a quick recovery, which I'm relieved about. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Andy has a YouTube channel as well. It's the Me and My Golf with his lovely partner.
Lovely partner. Just don't give the wrong impression. Don't give the wrong impression.
Go check out Andy's channel. It's under Me and My Golf. Him and Pierce are great coaches. They have awesome tips that help you snap your game back fairly quickly. As you could see, he did that to me today. And per usual, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
Maybe a month.
It-
Give it
oh,
it's a
geez.
month. We need to keep it regular.
I'm going to be sober for a while. See you guys on the next video.